Ironically, these days boxing movies are bigger than boxing itself. The Rocky franchise has been the benchmark for boxing flicks since the 1970s, and it still holds that title today. Sure, there are decent contenders out there like The Fighter, Southpaw, and Bleed for This, but Creed 2 steps back in the ring and shows them who the real champ is. Creed 2 picks up where the last one left off following Adonis Creed, Apollo Creed's son, who is now the world heavyweight champion. He is alone standing at the top with no one to contend with and no one to try and beat him. That is, of course, until Victor Drago, the son of Ivan Drago, steps up and challenges him to the fight. Ivan Drago is, of course, the boxer that killed his father Apollo Creed in the ring. I will admit that this movie is a bit formulaic. The first Creed movie basically followed the exact same formula as the first Rocky movie, and this one jumps forward a few and basically follows the same formula as the fourth Rocky movie. Despite that though, I honestly see this movie as being better than the first Creed movie. Not a lot though, but still better. The first Creed movie was very good and laid the groundwork for what I believe will be an excellent series. But Sylvester Stallone really stole the screen in that one with his emotion and groundbreaking performance, easily the best of his life. This movie, however, I definitely think is Michael B. Jordan's time to shine. He really shows us what he is capable of. Emotion is truly what drives this movie, and I honestly found myself choked up a few times and surprised with just how intense this movie actually gets. The bad guys in this movie truly set it apart as well, or should I say, bad guys. The villains in this movie are never really made villainous, and never really painted all that bad. In fact, you almost sympathize with them. They're very three-dimensional. It's something that you don't normally get to see when rooting against people. Because I definitely didn't want them to win, but I was very conflicted with the fact that I didn't want to see them be hurt either. Another thing that I'm very conflicted about is that I would love to see this continue on to an amazing series, but I don't know if it should end here. Adonis' story is really well wrapped up, and it could end here very nicely. But I believe there's a lot more to his story that we could see. But I'm worried that we run the risk of it turning into the joke that later movies in the Rocky series did. Do I need to remind you of Gunner? I am going to give this a pretty high score of an 8.9. So, I don't know. I imagine they'll probably make more. Hollywood is a money-making machine. If this made a lot of money, they're going to want 3 and 4 and 5. But thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, check out my other reviews.